jump into the drafts.
Your team is banning.
We're starting things off. That's the first ban for Matilda. So Keyboy won't get his hands on the little fairy, the princess around. But the Fanny, like I say, will get taken out by ONIC ID. A lot of things that we have to consider right now as I think one of the main factors that Aurora Turkey likes to play around is that the fact that they're the first pick. So they are also bringing out that last pick advantage as well. So Yves maybe might be a possibility for them to get picked up by Rosa. They played it yesterday and they played it to success. A very, very huge success, I might say.
Okay, and it's more honest here from side of ONIC. It seems like they will target TNZ. I mean, you really get to see TNZ just popping off in the SPS Mobile Masters, and ONIC, they understand that, right? Joy, Fanny banned out, so let's see here. Suyo is, I think, coming, right? You just don't ban Joy and Fanny and just leave the Suyo open.
Oh, there's a lot of threat though. Just leave the Suyo open, and then you ban out the Hilda. I think Aurora Turkey understands that ONIC is just targeting banning out TNZ, so Kyrie would have a better time, and of course, Sabero will have a very good time in the gold lane. But that leaves open the Luo Yi. Sans is one of his more signature picks, I would say.
Yeah, Luo Yi, Jusin, right, and of course we can't forget the Harith as well, that is still up and available. And let's see here, ONIC, as expected, they will ban the Suyo, right? They will just target ban TNZ and Aurora. Now, what did they go for here? Kalea is also available. Will they go for that approach, or will they go for Harith instead?
I think Kalea would be a very honest option. But then this leaves open the Harith for Cervero. So a lot of options right here. Harith might be one of the more top picks, I would say. And then give over the Kalea to Keyboy, and then try to open up maybe the Badang for yourself. You're able to counter pick that option, or even open up that Jawhead. We see a lot of success for teams who want to use that Jawhead as well.
Yeah, but we mentioned as well, right, about the importance of Harith. And it seems like, yeah, let's give the Kalea to ONIC. Potentially, let's leave the Luo Yi as well. Aurora, they will prioritize that Harith instead. Yeah, I mean, Ziggy Boom on the Harith just delivers. So ONIC, they will have to respond with the Kalea and the Moskov early here. So let's see, Luo Yi is still on the board alongside Jawhead.
I think a lot of cross-mat plays. How do you deal with these cross-mat kind of strategies now that 3 of the main assassin roles in the jungle are taken out, and TNZ is usually the one managing those sideways? And I think ONIC doing their homework really well. It kind of leaves like maybe the Hayabusa, Hanzo, maybe even the Nolan if you want to take it. Hanzo. But Hanzo's a little bit risky because you leave yourself open. You have the SOD as well, so Moskov can chase you down. But yeah, I think Hanzo might be a very good option right here.
It's going to be the Hayabusa though, like you said, right? You mentioned the Hayabusa. It's more stable. It's more, I guess, it's more sustainable, right? But then ONIC, they went for the Hanzo. So it's going to be annoying here, going up against a Moskov and a Hanzo that technically gives you a global presence, right? With the ult, Hanzo can suddenly assassinate you out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's very lore accurate as well. Going up against having a high stakes game and picking up the Hanzo versus Hayabusa combo, it's like, you know, and the anti-hero versus the main villain of the story. But going into the draft now, what's open for ONIC? It is going to be the mid lane as well as the EXP lane. So banning out maybe the Luo Yi might be a possible target as well. The Jawhead will be taken out this time around. Even the Farsa might be a good option for Sans right here now that you have a lot of map mobility.
I like that idea. I think Jawhead and Badang can be the answer for ONIC to ban. But Aurora, you're right. I think limiting Sans' hero here, it just makes sense, right? Though, you know, I think Sans can definitely pull off a lot of heroes. Right? You got the Yves, maybe if he wants to go crazy, like the Selena. Let's see, the Aurora do they want to go? I think they should just go out, ban the Farsa and maybe the Sicilian. But you got already a Hayabusa, so I think Sicilian should not be banned. It's gonna be the Luoyi and the Farsa, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I have the same sentiments as you. I think the mid lane is more of a huge priority. But you know, ONIC, being very honest, again, targeting ban Apex 47, who's been a great setup and great performance from him all throughout the SPS Mobile Master Series. And now, taking out all of that setup heroes, he might be going back to basics, going back to the Tigreal, but, you know, we'll just wait and see what really happens. But I do like what ONIC is cooking up, preventing the main setups from Aurora and just playing their game, playing those sideways, because now, as you heard from the Mochi interview, Turkey is not really big on those macro plays.
Okay. Yeah. As expected again, right? The Benang Jawhead, Farsa should be their last ban here. No, instead they go for the Lucas, right? They I guess they are taking a risk, but the Yves instead, the Farsa. So why? I feel like because Yves has that utility that perhaps ONIC needs, right? You can slow enemies down, you can be a nuisance, very strong high ground as well. And yeah, let's see the response from side of Aurora with this. I don't mind the
I want to
high
add
loss.
to the Kalea Tsunami Slam into the RWM will be a very juicy combo for ONIC as well, but they're lacking the early game damage, I would say. If they are able to drag this game out to the mid to late stages, then they might have a much better shot to wipe Turkey off the face of the earth. But it will be the Tigreal yet again. Luna, EXP side, maybe the CC might work so that they can't split up. I know ONIC is very dashy, so CC, yep. There we go.
It's also to anticipate a hero from the side of Ryota, right? He really likes this beefy heroes in that EXP, such as the Hylos, such as the Gatot, and CC does well. It's gonna be the glue though for Ryota, and wow, we have the 10 heroes set here already for game numero uno.
Yeah, as we slowly log and load into the Land of Dawn, what do you think will happen and which draft do you think prefer? The anti-heroes from Aurora Turkey led by TNZ's Hayabusa, or the villainous devils from ONIC ID?
I think ONIC needs to play this carefully, right? Before Hanzo hits level 4, they cannot engage recklessly, and perhaps Aurora, like, okay, Hanzo, not level 4, they might want an early invade if the angle is possible.
That being said and done, Aurora Turkey versus ONIC, game number 1 of the last series of the group stages of the Snapdragon Pro Mobile Masters. And wow, what a journey we have come. It's all boiled down to this. If Aurora manages to take one win away from ONIC, they might have a better shot of going to the playoffs. But if ONIC takes one game away from Aurora, dashes their hopes and dreams of ever making it to tomorrow.
Let's see, folks, game number 1. And yeah, Apex 47 here, he knows that it's going to be a lot of tasks. It's going to be hard for him to catch Severo, catch Sans, knowing that they are rocking the Purify. So I guess, right, my guess is when he got the Implosion, I think he will do a front-to-back, right, let's say use the Implosion on Keyboy, and it's going to be a 5v4 fight. I think that's going to be the approach from Apex 47. Let's see, though. Again, Kyrie will wait till level 4, and then perhaps make a move on towards the gold lane.
Yeah, as you said, already that level 4 stolen away. This will keep Kyrie up, but Apex 47 going to spot a bother right there. Apex 47 running away, forced to use the flicker out of the way. And too bad for him, because there won't be no flicker setups coming in from him as the turtle spawns up in two minutes.
That's already a good trade, right? From side of ONIC, right? You forced your roamer. Oh, that's a Purify!
Ooh. Oh, Severo won't be able to survive that. Sigboom picks up the first kill.
Oh, that's not a good start here from side of ONIC. Very well done there by Aurora, right? They identified that, yeah, the roam Keyboy going to mid, it's going to be a juicy target for them towards Vero, and they got the kill and the spell as well. Now first turtle, let's see though. Apex, no flicker, and not level 4. So that's already, I guess, a sign perhaps ONIC can definitely contest. Or is Kyrie... Does Kyrie have some other things in mind?
I think they're going for a objective trade. He's going down to the orange buff, so does look like no contest. Tenzi will pick the turtle up as Kyrie makes quick work of the orange buff, but good read by Apex 47, going straight, making a beeline to the orange buff, seeking out where Kyrie is. And now Aurora has a little bit of a better understanding of where the rotations are, as Kyrie doesn't have that first skill ready. Apex 47 make a move on that one? No, he will back off. The discipline coming in from Aurora Turkey as they got a small lead over ONIC is starting to show.
And another attempt here on towards Severa. They know that the Purify isn't active just yet, and Keyboy is not level 4 yet.
Oh, Apex 47 pushing Keyboy back. This is Zaman Force already locked up. Keyboy able to escape from with his life for that one as Kyrie tries to body block Boom away from him. Able to get that recall back into base and live for another day.
Okay. XP-wise, Kyrie's not too... I mean, he's ahead, right? Despite him not getting the turtle. So TNZ needs to find compensation. And yeah, it seems like Aurora, they are invading.
Oh, it's a two-man block. The split already used. Lunar got his eyes set up, get locked into the RWM. Ryota there with the huge utility pullback with that glue as ONIC making a name for himself. It's still an even Stevens game. 4 minutes on the clock. Essence will run for his life. He's got the sprint and Purify out of there. They pull back into underneath that turret as Rosa desperately tries to stay alive, but won't be able to as Kyrie comes in for that flank. Will pick that kill up. Rosa goes down.
A little out of position there from Rosa. I guess he miscalculated that, and yeah, that was a great punishment from side of ONIC. Good setup as well, giving a kill on towards Kyrie as well. And let's see how Aurora will recover from that. Second turtle though is up. Will it be the same story for Kyrie? Will he just concede the turtle for something else? It seems like though this time he wants to contest.
Yep, there's 4 members already in position for the side of ONIC. Keyboy getting pulled back over the wall, but here comes TNZ, unable to deal enough damage as Keyboy jumps back over. The RWM already locked up. Apex 47 taking a little bit too much damage. Will be slain by Kyrie from that back line. As Aurora Turkey loses 1 member, he might not be able to fight this turtle anymore, but TNZ does look like he will make quick work of it as Kyrie unable to get even close to it.
Yeah, not enough resources, right? He spent his ult, and in the bottom side, interesting exchange.
It's a 1-2-1.
Oh no!
The anti-villain misses the SOD as Boom dashes, weaves, his bobs.
That's a
over
solo!
That. His keyboard from that back line. The shadow kill hits the minions instead. A very good call by Keyboy, flickering out of the way as Lunar again trying to defend Kyrie away from that purple buff, but to no avail as Kyrie just prances and walks away with the prize.
Wow, that's a solo from Boom as well on towards Vero. And that really could determine the win right there. Aurora getting that important kill, getting the first turret in the game as well. And Boom, he is well fed, man. 2-0. I believe he is on his way towards that Holy Crystal right now. And once he gets the Holy Crystal, it's going to be disgusting.
Oh, here comes Kyrie. A lot of damage chunking down. Lunar will not be able to survive that one killing spree. Goes over to Kyrie as ONIC still stays afloat as Aurora Turkey are crumbling under the pressure. But they still have the objective trades as the bottom lane already pushed up. Boom's already far ahead. Purple buff though. Keyboy's in the spot at bottom right there. Pulled over the wall. But RWM set up by Sans, try to push them away from that zone as Apex 47, no hope of survival. And Sans will pick that one up. Rose is next on the chopping block. Keyboy on the approach. Kyrie shutting him down. Sans picks up the double, and the rest, as they say, is history. 2 down for Aurora Turkey. 20 seconds till the turtle spawns up. ONIC finds a glimmer of hope for that economy lead.
Yeah, that's not a good sign there from Aurora. They, I guess they got greedy. They know they're in the lead, and I guess that was a mistake there. Top lane though, TNZ in trouble, but no, he still has enough resources with the quad shadow to escape that one. The last turtle is up though. Kyrie has that retribution to contest.
Tries to go straight for Luna, taking a little bit too much damage. The Tsunami Slam pulls away. The turtle gets a reset. Doesn't really matter at this point anymore. But not enough damage to take Luna down. TNZ will pick up that turtle for now. And the Aurora Turkey taking all 3 turtles away from ONIC. But ONIC having that lead. Look at where Sabero is. The SOD goes wide, but it doesn't really matter as Ryota tries his best to stay alive with that split. T1 mid goes down. But on the backside though, look at where Sabero is. Just constantly pushing down, alleviating that side pressure.
Wow, very intelligent from Aurora. They know that Severo is in the bottom side, you know, and they will not have enough time to go down. They instead force a mid siege. They got the tier 1, the important tier 1, and take a look at Sigi Boom. He is also very active, right? Taking the turret, so all tier 1s of ONIC here officially down and out. And ONIC, it seems like gold-wise, it's just back and forth.
Back and forth is an understatement, as ONIC now scrambling for defense. Losing that T1 mid is going to be a huge blow to their defenses, as the jungle is opened up. And as a Hanzo, you don't want your jungle to be easily accessible by the enemy because you're so easily spotted out. All you have to do is kill that body that chases you, and you kind of know where that real body is. And it's easy for TNZ to make a move and dive through to the back line to try to take Kyrie out.
And it's, I guess, a reset, right, for Aurora and as well as ONIC. ONIC, they're map-wise, they're losing out so much. Their only saving lane is in the bottom side. Rosa almost taken down.
Crimson Beacon to keep herself safe. As the rest of Aurora Turkey, they sense this. They know that Kyrie's on the prowl, on the hunt. And Rosa will be able to set up for this next Lord. Now, everything is equalized. As the goal lead, like you say, is teeter-tattering back and forth. It's a ping-pong as of this moment. As the Lord spawns up, who will be the first to zone everyone out? It's just going to be a bait, but we all know that Aurora Turkey would be better off because they have that Tigro implosion as well.
Yeah, and you see that Kyrie, even though, right, he conceded all 3 turtles, it seems like level-wise, he is still on par. Oh, that's an opening.
Oh, nice Tsunami Slam. Rosa gets taken out. Kyrie from that flank will be taking a lot of damage, though. It's a travesty for ONIC. It's 1 member down, 2 members down. Make that 3 as Ryota tries to run away, but will get seeked out by Lunar. Kyrie underneath the turret keeps himself alive for now. He wants to make a beeline for that Lord. He does not have that retribution, but he will try to take down 1 with him. Not enough damage so far. TNZ will blitz down this Lord, but from that bottom side though, look at where Sabero is. Not with his team. He's just constantly split pushing. There's so much pressure onto Aurora sideways. And even though they got that Lord, they have to deal with the monstrosity down at that gold side.
Wow, what a display from Aurora. They got 3 turtles, and the first Lord will fall to their hands as well. So far, 100% on that neutral objective. Yeah, Severo couldn't do much. His SOD hasn't been landing as well. And ONIC, yeah, they understand that, all right, you know, it's the first Lord. We got a Yeep, we got a Moskov. I guess we can defend this, right? At least their base turrets. And Aurora, they can't be too complacent. Sure, 2K gold, it's the furthest gap in this game for Aurora. They can't be too hasty now. They got the Lord. They got to utilize this Lord at least to break all the holy shields.
Rosa actually popped that Crimson Beacon and got out of the way. Kyrie dealing a ton of damage, especially with that munch. But ONIC back on that defense, losing all T2s at this point as the Lord engages on that top side. What will their play be? They've only got single targets, but it makes it easier because the Yve is there with the RWM to zone out and get that defensive strike if Turkey doesn't play their cards right and be a little bit too aggressive. So yeah, I think don't be too hasty. Take your time, be a little bit more patient, wait for that next objective because they're better off fighting in within that jungles than in the base of ONIC.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, this is what they're doing, right? Not being too hasty. ONIC though, they want an engage.
They know where Lunar is. Unable to bring him over the wall, but he's got the vengeance on. There's not enough damage though. Keyboy and the spot bother will get taken out. He's got a little bit too close. It's Ryota tries to get that split. Last ditch effort to get out of the way. The shadow kill won't do its trick. But then again, the damage is done. Look at the top side again. Severo. Oh man, he's just busy. Man's been busy on that top side, making that split push work. I think that's what ONIC's modus operandi is. Just send Severo on the top side. They're unable to just chase him down.
Yeah, I mean, they're really extracting the Moskov hero to its most potential, right? You know, Moskov is very good in split pushing. Yeah, let's just give Severo a direct approach. Just go to the far lane, farm, go to the far lane, apply pressure to one lane, and that will force Aurora to respond. Though Aurora, a healthy lead, right? A couple of minutes ago, it was just 2K. Now it's 4K. So Aurora, they doubled their economy lead with the Lord coming soon. ONIC, I don't think they can contest it just yet. They're confident with their high ground here. So yeah, what they can do is perhaps look for a cheeky pick off if Aurora allows that, right? If one member is out of position, if one member is overextending, they are definitely there to capitalize. But ONIC here, providing vision, will they make the steal?
I think even with the Hanzo, it makes it so hard because Siggy Boom has so much damage already. You put your body there, you just get decimated, annihilated, and just poofed into thin air. Now ONIC doesn't want to make a move just yet. They want to be a little bit more reactive as the implosion lands on Ryota, getting pushed back. It's an immediate kill onto Ryota. And now no more glue. Kyrie tries to go for that back line. Tianzi in a spot of bother. Kyrie taken down. No more shadows. That is the Tianzi getting that retribution on that Lord. They take what they can and they go. Rosa will get gunned down by Severo. But they don't have that Lord as ONIC tries to buy time enough for themselves. Sigaboom!
Oh no,
Kyrie gets shut down. Keyboy down low as well. We'll get that recall up. But the damage from Sigaboom is starting to show. He's 5-0-3. This man is starting to be unstoppable. ONIC back on that defense once again. The Lord will be marching down the mid side.
And that's a nasty shutdown as well from Siggy Boom. He got Kai, who has a bounty to his name, right? 4 kills to his name, and it was Siggy Boom that was the one who shut him down. Now with the Lord, Aurora, they definitely can apply and try to penetrate not just the base turret. Perhaps they might look for an end angle right here, right now. Can ONIC defend with just 4? Well, Kyrie now spawned, so thankfully, right, it's going to be a 5v5. But Aurora still has the Lord.
Apex 47 looking for a nice coagulation from ONIC. Holding on to that implosion. Doesn't want to make a move just as of yet, but the T3 on the mid side already cracked open. A concealed play from Apex 47 goes on, gets activated. Tianzi seeks out Keyboy. Won't be able to escape. Severo takes a little bit too much damage from Siggy Boom. Able to dash out of the way, but getting pulled back. Ryota with the split. Oh, Siggy Boom down low, but takes a kill onto Ryota. SOD goes wide. He lands, tries to go for it though. Apex 47, Lunar and Rosa on the run, on the prowl as Keyboy, unable to get a dash, but Siggy Boom finally gets a kill, a shutdown, and it's all props to Severo landing that SOD and just taking him out of the game.
Wow, what an exchange. Aurora, they got the mid, they got greedy, they want the top, they got it. But then ONIC responds with the firepower themselves, right? And props to Severo, that SOD landed perfectly towards Siggy Boom, got the shutdown. It's a 6-kill bounty as well. And now it seems like ONIC, they have more firepower definitely, right?
Oh, they
Let's
reached,
see
they reached
though.
critical mass. They're on the chase though. Kyrie already got down low. Lord spawning up in 40 seconds. But this wasted implosion onto Kyrie. I think the idea was there though. I thought that was a very, very risky play. But if they manage to take Kyrie out, I think it might be over for ONIC ID.
Yeah, it's not over just yet though, right? It's still though Aurora just controlling the map. It's gonna be close. No, well, I guess the orange goes to TNZ. No retribution spent there. Not too sure. Yeah, I think Kai doesn't get his orange.
Yeah, I think it's a small price to pay for having not a lot of like jungle engages. I think Keyboard really needs to step up this time around. He's 0-2 and 5, but every single time he tries to get a tsunami slam, the rest of the team of Aurora just comes in. He has to find a right angle onto Sigaboom especially because the damage is coming through. Concealed play coming in. Rosa, oh no, Apex 47 coming in for that flank. He finds an angle. Ryota gets locked up by the implosion. He'll get pushed back. The split will keep himself alive, but Sans with the RWM trying to save himself as well. Lunar all the way from that back line. He's got the Winter Crown. He will take Sans out. There's 2 members down for the side of ONIC already. Look at where Cervero is. He's trying to buy some time from that side lane, but they don't really care about that lore. This minion's already pushing in. It's a 3v3. They're going straight for that base. Sigaboom tries to go for it, and Aurora Turkey against all odds once again, against our predictions. They take down the first game of ONIC. Their hopes and dreams of making it to the playoffs are still kept alive.
Aurora Turkey